One thing you probably don't know about Marketing Nerds is that we build apps. We build apps to solve marketing problems. And recently, because of a hobby of mine, I solved one for thrift flippers. People who go to thrift stores and flip jewelry, flip clothes, flip electronics, flip knickknacks, flip furniture. And what they do is they buy it cheap, they resell it online. And I see many of these thrift flippers on their phones using Google Lens, going in and seeing if they can compare the item to a price online and to see if they can make money. So I came up with an idea. I actually talked to a few of them, and they helped me build the app. And what I call is Thrift Flipper, where you can turn your profits, turn your thrift finds into profit. And this tool is basically an appraisal in your pocket that solves many of the marketing issues that these thrift flippers have. One is price. Two is a really cool marketing-enabled description for their listing on whatever platform they want to sell the item on. So let's use this. And I have it on my device here in front of me. And what we're going to do is start an appraisal, take a picture, and I actually have a gremlin, a little gremlin figurine, one of my favorite gremlins. We're going to take a picture of him and throw out an appraisal. Now you can use anything here. It does records, it does clothes, it does jewelry, it does anything that you need an appraisal for. It'll analyze the item, identify it, and check on it with some really cool data. And as you can see, it came up with the striped gremlin scaler, and it's a mini figure from NECA. And it pretty much tells me that a recommended price for this is about $8. Now in the thrift store, this is probably $2, so I'll make a little bit of profit from it. The app Thrift Flipper shows the recommended price, the condition that it's in, and as you can see, it's in good condition. And one really important factor here is this rarity score. The higher the rarity score, meaning more dots, the better, the more money you're going to make from this item. Now, this item description, you can also copy and paste as a user of Thrift Flipper. It's marketing enabled. It has psychology enabled marketing in it, which means that it has a call to action. It has a scarcity. It has all the elements needed to actually create a customer and create some demand to actually profit from this item. Now, if you are a professional thrifter, you can actually save this to your dashboard if you wanted to buy it. And so I'm going to save this to my dashboard. Let's start another appraisal. Let's do another item. Let's do this vintage slingshot. All right, so here's a vintage slingshot, random item. Okay, and let's see what appraisal it gives it. Let's see if it gets it correct, first of all. All right, so it analyzes the item and it's going to check the market data. AI is actually looking at eBay. It's actually using Google Lens, and look at that, handmade wooden slingshot. It actually is trained to do exactly what thrift flippers do anyway. And that is, going through Google Lens and eBay and doing all that, but this does it for you. All right, again, it shows the condition. The rarity score on this isn't really that high, so I probably wouldn't buy it. It talks about the item description and gives you a description from a real marketer to help you sell that item better. And then it gives you, of course, the market insights if you wanted to do that yourself. And I'm not going to buy this, so I'm not going to save it to the dashboard. I'm going to return and basically take another photo of something else. So let's take a photo of this guy, and let's see what this guy comes up with. Now, if you are a professional flipper, you're going through and you're basically adding these items to your digital cart. Now, you're not buying them, but you are going to buy them. And as you scan, and if it's something that you want to buy, then you put it in your dashboard and you save it, and you have the option to export it out to a CSV file. So let's go back and see what it found for the item that we just scanned. And of course, this is a mini Roblox item, likely developer series. I would get $8 for this, and the rarity score on it is a little higher. It gives that item description that is marketing friendly, as well as some insights, and I can save it if I wanted to my dashboard, which I'm going to do just in case I want to sell it. Now, so far, I have $24 worth of stuff in my cart that I can sell that I'm probably going to buy at a thrift store for $3, right? So I can make a little bit of profit. And as you can see here in the corner, I'm going to export this as a CSV file and then basically keep this as documentation on things that I sell across all of the platforms where I flip these items that I find in thrift stores. So we solved the problem for thrift flippers. Check it out yourself, thriftflipper.app.